We got the new... Let's go to old job. But we got the new Elite Society quests. We've got for gatherers. That's botanist, that's miner, and that's the fisherman. Fisherman already got to level 100, so we're doing this with botanist. Cultivating the hope. That makes sense, because you're a cultivator. Gonna cultivate the land. Nice to meet you. Do you have a moment? This may not come as a surprise, since you personally helped negotiate our import of foreign crops. But a researcher has recently arrived from Charleon. I'm going to go and pay my respects, but I know little about Charleons, and I'm worried I'll cause offense. Only for my peace of mind. Cause offense. My thanks. Her name is Angie. She should be in the southern district of the city. Oh boy, we got a nerd. Nerd alert. Nerd coming in. Charlotte. Nerd alert. Is this gonna be it? Hello, this must be her. Mumble, she traveled so far. I guess it was pretty far, yeah. Cool eyes. Hello there. Maybe of assistance. Look at my hand. Now I'm good to old job. Fashion, whatever odds and ends needs making. The Autarch says you come to oversee the growth of new crops here in Mamuk, so we wanted to express our gratitude. That's very kind of you. It's my pleasure to be at your service. When I first heard my assignment, I was intrigued. A forest dominated by the etheric influence of meteorites. We shall soon have an experimental granary up and running. New crops will flourish here, this I promise. Indeed, my chief concern at the moment is not one of potential, but one of manpower. Mamuk is rather sparse in population. Most of our able-bodied workers have left, either to become mercenaries or for other reasons. I myself would be glad to help, but I doubt one extra body will count for much. I got chocolate. Wafer. We should use weavers. Put to the right use, our weavers can solve any problem. Any problem? Revolcha. How many years has it been? I thought you had moved to Tuliolal for good. When I heard change was in the air from Mamuk, I had to come and see it for myself. Using weavers sounds like an excellent idea. To hitch them to plows, and then cart heavy equipment. All we need now is someone willing to gather extra materials we require. A few gatherers, most are getting it on in years. We'll have to find an adventurous soul if you need anything more than local mushrooms or the odd medicinal herb. I handle beasts, not ore and timber. You? I'm an adventurous gatherer. Leave it to me. Then it's settled. You'll be well compensated, I promise. By whose funds? Whose funds is funding? Look forward to working with you, friend. You both have my thanks. Think nothing of it. I'll gather what weaver handlers I can find and explain the situation. I'm sure they'll be happy to help as well. Do you mind going with Revolja? He's a good lad, but he gets ahead of himself sometimes. More than proving your talent for communication. So if he's struggling to make his point, lend him a hand, would you? Nod. Okie dokie. Appreciate your cooperation. I'll be here planning the particulars. Bing bang, bing bang. Gotta make sure he doesn't overpromise. fulfilling his needs. I won't force him to do work. The weaver's trained for battle. I doubt it'd be much use on a farm. While we're here. Weavers are the answer. Ours are specifically trained for combat. How do you reckon they'd help with farming? One weaver's worth is at least 10 men on the field, won't you? Hoe with their horns. Pull heavy plows. That makes far more sense. Yep, that makes more sense. Leave me. We all want new crops here in Mamuk. I'm happy to help. I want to know how a weaver trained for battle could be useful. We need weavers to haul equipment. I see. A weaver with the strength for combat should have no problems. That, very well. Both of us will be over presently. Only smashes things. If Darling can't smash something to bits, I'm afraid I'm at an impasse. How about smashing trees? That sounds smashing. Leave it to me and we'll have the garden beds free of obstructions in a blink. That was incredible. Convinces him to help, just like that. There's at least one last person I think we need. One last person they need. His name is Kagil John. He's an Jatika banana farmer. We can trust his expertise. Okay. Get the farmer out here. Where is he? Over here. Been his friend since childhood. Haven't had much contact. Part of the Third Promise's retinue, weren't you? What brings you here now, and with Udovolja? We just met, actually. A researcher from afar is beginning to work on a granary here, and we're both lending a hand. I was hoping you might help out as well, knowing as much as you do about farming in these forests. No. Think I'd aid a traitor who abandoned his homeland? Oh my god. Oh my god. The look on your face. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Though it's in great part thanks to this woman here that such words can be said in jest. Much has changed for Mamuk. Nod. My best friend has finally come home. I'd be a fool to refuse his pleas. Joking aside, your words didn't ring hollow. To many, I was a traitor to everything Mamuk once stood for. A traitor to my friends for never writing. Broke my heart to leave. I couldn't stand the zealotry of blessed siblings. Now that the old teachings have been left in the past, I want to do everything I can for Mamuk's future. Thank you for your forgiveness. I hope that you, the Warrior of Light, and I can help find a new way forward. Nod. Alright, hopefully we have enough people to get started. Let's go and ask Engi if she needs anything else. Alright, we got the workers. We got the hands. Now we need the tools. The tools. Does she have all the tools? Little old galaxy over here. You know how now. Gotoja is helping outfit the weavers with carts and plows. They'll be along afterwards. Thank you for your aid in recruiting the others. With a handful of weavers, our worker shortage is now but a trifle. The handlers have their orders, but there's one thing I would yet ask of you. This soil needs some additions to better accommodate the seeds and starters I've brought it with me. I think some charred bark should balance out its acidity nicely. Perhaps you could bring some from the Shobret Cinder Field? I've obtained the proper permissions from Igbilax to gather from Utomu Horizon. We have nothing to fear. Setting up a base of operations in the meantime, let me know once you've acquired what we need. Do it properly. It's been ringing the jewel forever, so me and Engi should be unstoppable. Charred bark. Alright. Charred bark. Charred bark. Okay, pretty cool so far. Just setting things up. Be reusing like dumped wood in the battlefield. Boom, boom, boom. We're just gonna gather. Sure. Easy peasy. Just needed some wood. Are they gonna use it to make the tools? Probably not, right? What was it for? Preparing the land. Oh, okay, just reduce the soil acidity. With wood? I guess the wood is gonna absorb some of the nitrate, or is that how that works? I'm no farmer. I'm no actual real-life gardener. I have some houseplants that I water every once in a while. I say hi to them. Sometimes I sing to them too. There we go. Perfect. Just what I had hoped. Have the Weaver's handlers mix our fertilizer into the soil as they till it. Card secured. Ready when you are. This should be ground finely enough to distribute evenly. Everyone's working together! Yippee! Once we till the soil for beds, we can begin planting in earnest. Rule job. Can I count on your continued support? Me? But the guild job's the one who grows things. And you have grown our hopes into a viable operation by recruiting the necessary allies. Charisma like yours is essential for this gainery's success. Nod. Alright, I'll do what I can. My pride as a Mamulja for Mamuk. Your assistance would be invaluable if you can spare the time. Run around planting seeds? Count me in. Fertilize. For all these years, my homestead is about to realize true progress. I'd love to have you with us as we build a brighter future for my people. Put it that way, I can't really say no. Ah, no. I know I'm asking a lot of you. I'm truly grateful. It's heartening to have you with us. The weavers are ready. Let's get started. Am I gonna be driving one around? Oh, it's already done. Look at that. I think the last row closest to the tree is a little uneven, but we did a good job. Nice remix. Look at that! They're growing tomatoes, the potatoes. I can just feel it. Let's show the world what these lands can grow. Together by our own hands. Hopes yet to fully blossom, Mamuk has established a gainery. Help the Mamulja come to love the land that supports them by aiding the farmers of Golma. Cool. Society quests unlocked. Golma. Cool name. It's now available. Purchase wares. Eat your vegetables. 1. I mean, we'll be done for 7. And we'll have about 90 minutes for Occult Crescent. Perfect. Materia for now. Purchase tools. I think I can upgrade my offhand. Days remaining allowances. All tools maintenance. Healing the fields. Stems the bricks. A few extra supplies. Fieldwork takes its toll on all of us. Our tools included daily upkeep. It's vital to a tool as good as soil is to its crops. Repair supplies are in high demand around the granary. We use a hand replenishing our stock. People often coat their tools with natural plant oils. We need to do the same. Once we get it enough, make for the fields and find Kubilja when it is our tool supply. Okay. So find and deliver maintenance. Oil. Field soil is a daunting task. Fertilizer. Supply is dwindling. Send the field. Stems the bricks. If you plan to be out and about, I suppose you could procure some jewel stems from Gomaji Grove. Specimens for testing, just plan to repurpose them. Tell Shelja I sent you. She'll supply you with the stems we need. Okay. So I gotta fly all the way to the top of the map. So yeah, we're back to dailies. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm guessing we're gonna get a weavers as a mount, right? Maybe a flying banana? A flying banana? That'd be pretty cool. A giant golden banana. Banana. This is almost going into the resort or whatever. There's no resort here, right? The resort is in the other. It's in the other zone. Is picking up fertilizer, right? Fertilizer, dead wood logs, yeah. And then you gotta pick up the stems from the lady over here. I like doing the dailies, not necessarily because they're like fun to do, but it lets you like look back and appreciate the work done into the environment. They look really good. Items while gathering. How many do I need of these? 3? Wait, 2. I could just press this. Bang! I get 3 in one go. I can just get water crystals. Badoosh. I got like 10 of them. Okay. So the logs. I think the logs, that was the only part of that quest. The others I gotta deliver to specific people. Okay, gotta go with this one. The birds are really loud. Stems are ready and waiting. You take as many as you need. Okay. I thought this was going to be one of those, you pick it up and you get 60 seconds to run to the other side of the map. Supplies for the tools. There it is. I get the storehouse as soon as I'm able to. Run across the field to ruin the soil. Jump into the water supply. I'll jump into the water supply. Throw off my sand. There you go. All three done. Easy peasy. Thanks. Blah, 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 blah. Something can be said for the folks who use the tools as well. Just gonna double check here real quick. Okay, so I need to do 3 days. Tools without issue. Yep, there we go. There they are. Quality specimens as usual. Trace up to the harvest. Off your trip to the grove. There we go. Got some stems. Much obliged. Sufficiently fibrous. The fruit meets the leaves. Craft string and cloth. Sure to keep you informed. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna say hi to Angie. Hello. I'm lucky to have made such happy acquaintances. I love the interior design here. Look at these. Look at these. They're so red.